Not your average tabletop. Woohoo!
Welcome to Not Your Average Tabletop. I'm Zach,
And I'm Pepper.
and today we are giving our first impressions of Splitter, which is a roll and write game. It's a quick game. You can see here we played this one on Board Game Arena, so we did not play the physical copy of it. You can take from that what you will. But yeah, we played this one actually a couple times. So first impression after a few games of it, and yeah, I think you had taught me this one, and I'm always up for learning kind of some of these roll and writes. I know a lot of people are maybe tired of that genre of game, but there's just something about them that I always enjoy them.
Yeah.
I always seem to enjoy them, and I know Michaela loves them a lot. I think you like them as well, just because they're usually a little bit more approachable. They're a little bit quicker, so they're easy to play, especially on something like Board Game Arena. You kind of get, it's like, we've got some time. What do you want to play? We can play this because it's a quick game. This falls under that because yeah, you will be rolling these two dice, and there's another. Now I'm totally blanking on the game because it's got a
Uh,
weirder name.
Mister. Knister.
Nister, which we also are doing a review on, first impression on, so you can go check that out. It should be dropping about the same time as this one, so you can check that out. It remind me a little bit of that.
Yeah.
But in this one, you're using the two dice. You're not combining them like you are in that one. This one, you are putting one of the dice values on one side of the board, and you can see there the other die value goes on the opposite side of the other half of the board, kind of splitting the board in half. Uh, and it's like, wow, that's cool. Now, why are we doing this? Why are we putting these numbers over here? You may be asking. And as you're kind of going through the game, you can maybe start to guess what you might be doing. Maybe not. I don't know how obvious it is. Probably not that obvious. But you are trying to create groups of like numbers and trying to make that group that amount of that number. So, in the case of those sixes there, you would like six sixes orthogonally adjacent to each other. No more, no less. Or like that group of fours on my board there. I do not want to add any more fours touching those ones because they are currently worth 4 points. And kind of like my group of twos there, another group of twos. Wow, wow, wow. It's going crazy for me.
This is exactly how fast we played it.
We
In
played it
real
this
time.
quickly. Um, but yeah, it starts to. So you can see right away, you kind of have many options of, okay, I'm going to maybe try to start a group of fives over here, group of sixes over here. Hopefully, we roll enough of them to get enough, because obviously, if throughout the whole game only five sixes are rolled, no matter what you did, there was no way for you to ever score those sixes. You could have played it perfectly, and you weren't going to get it. You didn't have the dice. And yeah, and you can see in this case, we actually rolled a 6-5, and they're on those stars. It's like, wow, why are those two spaces stars? Because any groups made with that one will be doubled points. So you are really trying to do that. You are really trying to pull off some groups of sixes, groups of fives, and we thought, hey, we might be in for a high scoring game here, folks. And I don't know that we actually were, because
Yeah,
we did not
neither
end
of
up
us.
getting the sixes.
Oh,
But we did, I think we both got the fives. Um,
yeah.
but yeah, it kind of starts coming down to towards the end. You start feeling like, oh gosh, well, I don't want that there, and I can't put that three there because now it's going to ruin my group of threes if I do that. But it's messing this up, and yeah, you got to make some difficult decisions. And I think that kind of reminds me of On Tour, that kind of thing where you start getting to the point where you have less and less options on the map, and it's like, oh, well, I guess I'm filling that in, even though that number is nowhere near right of what I need. And you're trying to maybe prolong kind of filling in certain spots as long as you can because it's like, I really need this here because that's going to be a lot of points. So you kind of maybe try to hold off on something, maybe sometimes a little bit too long, but it's like,
Yeah.
it's way worth way more than doing, something else. And yeah, it's a very simple game, very quick game, as you could probably tell. I'm probably way over explaining what the game is for what it is, but yeah, I thought this one was very good, a very solid game. If you are continuing to look for more roll and write style games, verb and verbs, I think this one's one worth trying out, especially on Board Game Arena. And I would give this one, maybe give this one 7.5.
Okay.
I enjoyed it. I would. This is going to be one that I think we go on streaks. We have.
Yeah.
I think that always happens on Board Game Arena for us. We go on streaks of a game will get hot and we'll just play it a ton of times, and then we might not play it for a while again, and we'll go to maybe a different one. I think this is going to be one of those games that at some point it gets hot and it's like, oh, we played 5 to 10 games of it over the course of a week or two, and then we might not play it again for 2 months, 3 months.
Yeah.
I think this is one of those style games.
Yeah, it could be. I have played it like 10 times, so um, that may tell you that I do like it, and I think this is in my games that we wanted to play on Board Game Arena in 2025. I think I threw it in there
Okay.
as kind of the representative of a roll and write, just what could be out there for a roll and write, and it gave me that. That twist of splitting it is just awesome. I love that. There's two maps. The other map is devastatingly hard to figure out, and it's just really unique thing to try to wrap your brain around. Gives me everything I want for something that looks like this. Simple, roll and write. Gives me everything I want. I got to give it 9 out of 10.
Wow, you really like this one. Now I see why you were pushing this one. But it is very good, and it could go up for me. I could see this one going up when
Yeah.
we do have those hot streaks. It'll probably be a higher score, and then kind of when we haven't played, it might come down a little bit. It's one of those kind of things. But yeah, this one well worth trying out if you do like verb and verb games. Give it a try. But yeah, otherwise, if you like the video, give us a thumbs up, subscribe for future videos like this, and as always, don't forget to keep on nibbling on our content.